Alright, basketball fans around the world, welcome back to the fifth and final day of round 2 BFI INBL. Bring you live action from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. With the first game, we have the reigning champions Kochi Tigers facing the ever so hot Chandigarh Warriors. We have a great game on our hands today, and this is just game 1. We got 2 more games after this on the final day. So let's see what show these teams put on today. On the mic is your favorite duo, Dhruv Barman, Raspreet Singh Sidhu, and we will take you through all the action as we have been the past 5 days.
And welcome you all to INBL Pune. So all the basketball fans, make some noise. So it's Game 1. So our first match is between Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors. So make some noise for Chandigarh Warriors. now I'd like to welcome the lead commissioner, Emily Chan, the executive Rakesh Ramalinga, the umpire, one Amar Paredia, and umpire to Manoj Kotia. The Golden Warriors, guys, have a great match. Best of luck. Thank you.
All right, guys, team number 1, the reigning champions, the Kochi Tigers. You see that lineup on your screens. We just take you through the starting 5, letting you know which 5 guys are putting it on the court today. We have Sarat, Saucy Divan, Thezwala, Larina Rentle, the Wizard, Vaisak, and Chaco C. Simon, starting for the Kochi Tigers. And the head coach, Jose Philip and Yuri Pereira on your screens. Next up, we'll get you through the roster for the Chandigarh Warriors.
All right, Chandigarh Warriors. This is just a great mix of some experience and youth in this team. The Splash Brothers doing it all for Chandigarh Warriors. This coach of Chandigarh Warrior team is Mr. Gurkirpal Singh and assistant coach Mr. Sukhdev Singh. Starting lineup is Amrinder Nayak, Sahil, Nawaz Singh, Gurbaz Singh Sandhu and Lalit Pava.
Alright guys, just to let you know, all the damage that has been done by these teams and players individually in the past 4 games. We have Gurbaz, the Human Torch, averaging 22 points and 6 assists a game. He is number 2 in scoring for this round and number 1 in assists. So he's playing like a true point guard. Next up we have my man Sahil, who's averaging a double-double. He's averaging 21 points, just right behind Gurbaz, and 10 rebounds. He's averaging a double-double and he's averaging 3 steals a game. The big 3 man, Amrinder Nayak, who's also averaging a double-double with 18 points and 11 rebounds. The big 3 for the Chandigarh Warriors are living up to their name and are delivering every single game. Not to forget my man Nazi has been super consistent, playing defense, getting to the rim, and also scoring at will.
And for Kochi Tigers, we have scoring leaders. Vaisak, very consistent with 18 points per game. Sejin, although he was out for the game yesterday, is still averaging 14. And Thezwala, again, very super consistent. The star from the East, scoring 11 points per game. Sarat has taken charge of rebounds, where he's averaging 7 rebounds per game, and Lalrina is at the top of the ladder for assists, which is 7 per game, and Vaisak again for 6 assists per game. A very intense and a very exciting matchup coming up between these two powerhouses. We are just seconds away from tip-off. Dhruv, you cannot be diplomatic today. You have to give me one name. Let's go, Dhruv. Let's do this. We can also play a little game here. Let's go. predictions, quick predictions before the tip-off.
All right, and then we both to the side. I'm going with the Chandigarh Warriors, man. What about you? Then you have to get Kochi Tigers. Oh, goddamn. Hello. Hello.
Thanks, Dhruv. I will gladly take Kochi Tigers.
Way to start day 5, man. With an absolute slam. Vaisak hammering it with the first 2 points of the day, of the final day. Good stuff, young blood. Vaisak's just 20 years old. Damn, I'm just finding this out right now and I'm super impressed. Wow, man. He's 20. Damn, Vaisak. He caught me by surprise.
The young man doing it all for his team. Sahil expecting a foul there, but didn't get nothing. Lalit for the rebound, battling for the rebound. Lalrina comes out and Tezwala is almost there. Well rebounded, a clean up by Vaisak and another 2 points for his team. Absolutely phenomenal at age 20. This guy gives his best effort every time he's on the floor.
We see a different starting lineup. We have Sarat, number 6, who's a great rebounder. And we have Chaco in the starting lineup today. He's usually coming off the bench. We have him in the starting lineup today. Let's see if he delivers.
Gurbaz finds an open Sahil. Sahil unable to connect with that one.
I love the energy we're seeing here from the Kochi Tigers to start this game. You can see their bench is into it. Their coach is up. He's screaming. I'm loving this energy we're seeing here. Amarendra taking a shot with the offense, not set. Sure, he's gonna hear it from his coach on that one.
Tezwala to Lalrina. Lalrina rising up to the occasion and drilling 2 more for his team. What a duo with Lalrina and Tezwala.
Also, you see Tezwala starting today. Usually he's starting off the bench too. There, we have the Chandigarh Warriors. Nazi with a sweet dime to my man Amarendra, who's never going to miss from there. Easy 2.
Tezwala to Chaco. Chaco tried to pass in traffic and the ball is intercepted. Very active hands from Chaco. Nawaz Singh to inbound the ball for Chandigarh Warriors. Definitely, Dhruv, we see a different energy, a different Kochi Tigers team today stepping on in this first quarter as compared to yesterday.
For sure, you can literally sense it, man. These guys have started this game. The energy we saw from these guys yesterday was totally different from what we're seeing today. Someone's going to come inbound the ball, guys. There you go. Lalrina, the Wizard bringing the ball up. I'm sensing a close game. I think this game's going to come down to the wire. Lalrina, look at that. Step through. Unfortunately, can't connect. Sarat getting the rebound. Chaco for 3. In and out. Vaisak, come on, man. 20-year-old phenom. Cleaning up the glass. Going right up with it. Easy 2. Mr. FaceTime bringing the ball up. Great hezzy. Great pass. Better hands by Chaco. He's everywhere right now. He's deflecting all balls. Lalrina with the rebound. Look at this energy the Kochi Tigers have started the game with. Look at this energy. I think they've caught Chandigarh by surprise.
Definitely, Dhruv, and they have come out to play. Each one of them today. We do see a different starting 5, but we aren't complaining. They've come out to play. They forced Chandigarh Warriors coach to take a timeout because they had their run. You know, if you're Chandigarh Warriors right now, I know they had an amazing game yesterday, but it is a new day. And you will need to come out, and especially on the defensive end, this team likes to run. Kochi Tigers, and especially with Lalrina and Tezwala being together, We saw that little bit of spurts even yesterday, Dhruv. When both of them are inside, they can do a lot of damage. And that's what they've started this game with.
For sure. I think they've proven time and time again. They've proven it the whole round that they're lethal in transition. And that's exactly what they're doing today. They're just running up and down the floor, man. Punishing the Chandigarh Warriors and beating Chandigarh Warriors at their own game so far. Because we know Chandigarh loves to run. And it's a surprise to see them getting beat at their own game. But it's still very early in the game. It's just 10-2. A lot of basketball to be played. And you know these guys are going to come back. Absolutely they will. No doubt about that.
Sahil top of the key screen, but Vaisak with very active hands. Lalit is called for a personal foul. You know, these fouls generally, Dhruv, comes out of frustration. Frustration of ball being stolen. And that is what we need to control. I mean, if you're a Chandigarh Warrior right now, you really need to control these fouls because they're bringing you no good.
We see Mr. FaceTime heading to the bench early in this one. We got Sandhu coming in, guarding Thezwala. Sarad letting it fly. Can't connect. Sandhu pushing the ball up. Slowing it down, rightly so. Setting the offense. Gurbaz shoots for three. Rims out. Amarinder right there. Look at that effort, man. I'm loving, absolutely loving this. I can sense the energy. I know I've said it a bunch of times, but that's how energetic these guys are playing today. Uh-oh. Great. That's why you hit the weight room. You work on your core. Great balance right there by Lalrina. Sarat trying to bully. Amarendra. Not going to work. Look at that floater. Misses everything. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Ball stays with the Kochi Tigers.
This is, I think, very first time for Chandigarh Warriors that 5 minutes down in the first quarter and they've still just scored 2 points. That is an extremely slow start for Chandigarh Warriors. But full marks to Kochi here, who's come out to play. Lalrina had to attend because clock was ticking.
Man.
Extraordinary effort there by Chaco Simons, earning those second chance opportunities. Definitely right now we're seeing the game and Kochi wants W way more at the moment, Dhruv.
Shout out to Chaco, man. That's the third straight possession he came up with the ball. That's the three straight possessions. Chaco comes up with the ball. Lalit going at Vaisak. Vaisak tipping that, getting the block. I think the bench is, the energy we're seeing on the floor is coming from off the floor. These guys are really, really feeling it. Gurbaz, of course, who other than Gurbaz, stops the run, stops the momentum. It's a 6-point game. Ball in the hands of Chaco to Thezwala. You know he's going to pull up for that midi. And he's great with that the one dribble pull up. I think that's Thezwala's game. He's really good at that. I've rarely seen him miss those. And the lead's back up to 8.
Nazi spotting up for a quick 3. Misses. Lalrina on the other end of the floor to Thezwala. Thezwala flying Lalit and it was in and out. Vaisak comes up with a rebound. Fell short. Ball rebounded by Nazi. Lalit splitting through the defense. Passes to Amrinder. Amrinder spotting up, and this is very uncharacteristic of Amrinder to miss these open jumpers.
Chaco's everywhere right now, man. He's fighting for rebounds. He's all over this place. And one. He got the fries and the gravy. Gets his coach up. Gets his bench up. And the lead's up to 10 points. Sarat with a big boy move.
Right now, if you're Chandigarh Warriors, you really need to see some box out happening because Kochi Tigers are getting way more second chance opportunities, but that's what Kochi Tigers have come out today with full intensity at both the offensive and the defensive end. Nazi, look at that double team. Chaco all over the floor. Vaisak, front to Thezwala. Thezwala inside. What a beautiful dime to Sarat. Sarat rising up and drilling that 2 for his team.
Man, these are things that won't show up in the stat sheet, but Chaco's doing a lot for this team right now. Amarendra stops the run. What a fire start, man. 17-6. Chaco, shout out to you, man. I see you hustling. Deflections, rebounds. He's killing it right now. Look at that ball movement, man. Chaco, reward yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chaco, man. You got my respect. I'll give you that.
Lalit out to Sandhu. Sandhu misses everything. Nazi comes up with the rebound. Stride posting up, passing it out to Lalit. Lalit spotting up for a 2. And it's good. Much needed one indeed for Chandigarh Warriors. Tezwala with that, and that's going to be in. Absolutely sensational. Tezwala, he's not going to miss those. Dhruv, all day long, he's not going to miss those.
Kochi Tigers are literally, I think this is the best start I've seen them in the whole round so far. Great look by Gurbaz. Little frustrated. Amarendra should have finished that. Chaco smartly sees Gurbaz coming, hits him with a floater. I think it's Chaco's day today. He's all over this game.
Heat check for Chaco Simons. Another turnover by Chandigarh Warriors. Amrinder Naik is called for a travel violation. 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in this first quarter, the very first game of the final day today. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are bringing you the live action from Pune. And this is BFI INBL, India's only competitive league.
Lalina direct in traffic. Sandhu comes up with the ball. Easy 2 for the Chandigarh Warriors. Chaco, you got to protect the ball, man. You got to keep that ball up. You got to be smart with it. You can't have these turnovers. Great look right there. I see a fadeaway coming. I knew that. I called that when he caught the ball. That's why he sucks game. I know his game now. I know his game.
My friend Dhruv here is time traveling. But that was an exceptional shot there. Joshi is called for a foul and will go on the line for 2 free throws. Joshua comes in for Sarat for Kochi Tigers.
Joshi hits the first free throw. Cuts the lead down to 15. This might be the lowest scoring quarter we've seen from Chandigarh all round. They're just at 11. Possibly 12. Nope. Stays at 11. Good tip right there, man. Great presence of mind from Mr. FaceTime. Great look. Great extra pass by Sandhu. Gives it to the man. If you're the Chandigarh Warriors, man, let me tell you why that's a great decision right there. You got to get your all-star going. And what better way? He could have easily taken that shot, but he gave it up. Unselfish, smart play by Sandhu. Gives it to their all-star who drills it.
Vaishak missing everything, and that is a touchdown pass by Lalit to Gurbaz, who's on a run, scoring last 5 for his team. A timeout is called by Kochi Tigers. Both the coaches regrouping their teams. But a noticeable difference right now, Dhruv, in the game style of both Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors is Kochi is just moving the ball much better than Chandigarh Warriors. Their ball movement is inside and out, which is resulting in, buckets for them.
Yeah, for sure, Spreet. I think the big reason why the Chandigarh Warriors have come back into this game is only because they've been running. If Kochi keeps turning the ball over like this, they'll get punished all game long by the Chandigarh Warriors because they'll run any chance they get, and the Kochi Tigers really need to limit their turnovers and fall back on defense. Because if they don't do that, there's no way. I'm calling it right now. There's no way they'll end up beating the Chandigarh Warriors.
Lalrina to Thezwala. Thezwala running point for Kochi. We see a zone defense by Chandigarh Warriors. Thezwala to Lalrina. Shooting fake, spotting up. Couldn't connect this time, and look at that rebound from Thezwala. And with this, we come to the end of the first quarter of this very exciting game between Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors. We are bringing you the live action from Pune.
Kochi Tigers 26 and Chandigarh Warriors
Dhruv,
16.
if you're Chandigarh Warrior right now, I'm sure you're going back on the drawing board, but what are you getting in with? What's the mindset you get in the second quarter with?
Looking to annihilate, man. You come in the second quarter, the same way you played the last 2 minutes of the first quarter, looking to force them to turn the ball over, force some turnovers, and just look to run. Because Chandigarh might be undersized as compared to the Kochi Tigers, but they're definitely quicker. They're definitely quicker than them. You see Gurbaz.
Foul was called by Mr. T. Sandhu not very happy with the call, but of course, the referee saw something. Thezwala missing the first free throw. Misses the second one too, but that is great effort there by Vesak, resulting in a Kochi Tigers ball. Nine minutes remaining in the second quarter. Chandigarh Warrior down by 10. And just like that, Mr. FaceTime showing up, drilling that much needed three for his team. Chandigarh Warrior on the zone defense. Chaco Simon looking to respond, missing it, but rebound. That's a great second chance opportunity. Tezwala directing traffic. Tezwala wanted to pass inside to Joshua, but the ball is turned over. Gurbaz in the outnumbering situation with a fancy layup there by Gurbaz Singh, who is a great finisher around the rim. Tezwala to Joshua. Joshua hounded by Chandigarh defense. Tezwala goes and that is too open but misses everything. Sahil coming up with the rebound. Gurbaz Singh for a three. Couldn't connect this time. Vaishak draws a foul from Gurbaz. Tezwala to inbound the ball for Kochi Tigers. I like the offensive intensity Chandigarh Warriors has started this second quarter with. And they have also made few changes in their defense through, which seems to be working for them. And that was a smart move by Tezwala. He didn't back down from the screen. Sarat checks in for Kochi. Aaron. Pass it to an open Chaco. Chaco Simon. Chaco has been absolutely explosive since the start of this game, doing those little things which will not be reflected on the stat sheet, but he is putting that extra effort to ensure that his team gets that W. Tezwala spotting for a long three. Couldn't connect. A foul is called on Chaco. Gurbaz drawing that foul from Chaco. It's a Chandigarh Warrior ball. You know, Chandigarh Warriors, when they come on the offense and they run their plays, that's when they are most lethal. They're very effective. And this was a great play designed by the coach, leaving Gurbaz all the way open. But like Dhruv has been saying, we cannot leave Gurbaz so open if you're a Kochi Tigers. With just 2 points of lead, which Kochi Tigers enjoys at the moment. This is the second quarter of the very first game of this final day. We are bringing you the live action from Pune. That's an excellent defensive possession by Chandigarh Warriors team. The zone defense seems to have working pretty well for Chandigarh Warriors at the moment. Sandhu spotting up for a long three. Misses. Chaku comes up with the rebound. Lalrina with a no-look pass to Sarat. And that is and one. But it all started with the wizard. Beautiful dime to Sarat. Sarat spotting up and making the shot, drawing a foul in the process. Sarat goes on the line to shoot one. Tezwala spotting up for a quick three. Misses. Lalit comes up with the rebound. Amrinder checks back into the game. Sandhu for a three and it is good. That's the first time Chandigarh Warriors is in the lead. Just almost a turnover. Tezwala manages to get the ball back and there's an excellent pass there to Vaishak. Vaishak converting two for his team. Amrinder to Rajan. Rajan closely guarded by Tezwala. Lalit spotting up for a three, misses. It will be a Kochi Tigers ball. Aaron and Joshua checks in for Chaco Simon and Sarath. And a timeout is called by coach Gurkirpal to regroup his team. Scores are tied. This is an excellent, a very high intense game. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are bringing you the live action from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex here at Pune. This is the very first game of the final day, round 2, season 1, BFI INBL, India's only national league.
We see some young fans in the crowd right there. Seats are starting to fill up. Just a couple seconds away from coming back into the game. There we see some fans. Happy to be on the big screen. Look at those smiles, man. Look at those innocent smiles. And then look at my smile. I'm the devil. I don't know why I said that, man. It's a great Thursday afternoon. I'm sorry you gotta hear my voice. This is the past 5 days, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for keeping up with me, for bearing with me. But you have no other option.
That's Dhruv doing Dhruv things on the mic. Rajan from between the traffic passes to Nayak. We see Kochi Tigers with a full court press, and that is an excellent defensive possession by Kochi Tigers. 8 seconds violation is called. For the ones who are new to the game, when a team starts the possession, they have to clear the back court and to go onto the front court within 8 seconds. If you cross that 8 seconds mark on the back court, that is illegal, and the ball is awarded to the other team. Tezwala spotting up for a quick 3, misses it. Sandhu to FaceTime, Sahil launches but couldn't connect. Rebound by Joshua. Aaron crushing through the defense, finds an open Tezwala. Lalrina spotting up for a 3 and making it. The Wizard stepping up, converting that 3 for his team.
Great 3 right there by the Wizard, man. I'd like to see him shoot the ball more. He's a great shooter, can get hot in a hurry, and I want to see him take more attempts. Mr. FaceTime with a great dime. Better hands right there by the Kochi Tigers. Sandhu inbounding the ball. Let's see what play we run here. Mr. FaceTime. Fade away. Great move right there, man. Great turnaround jumper right there by Mr. FaceTime. Showing the lost art, the mid-range. Cuts the lead down to 1 point. Baisak for 3. Comes up short. Lalit with the ball. Sandhu looking for Amarendra, unfortunately. Couldn't find him. Great pick and roll action. Great tip right there by Sahil, man. Great tip. Wow. Rims right out. Everything's just coming out for these guys. My God. Third time, the ball just left on the cylinder. Lalrina, great hezzy. Gurbaz not falling for it. Great defense by Gurbaz, man. Sound defense.
And that is a touchdown pass from Sahil to Lalit. Lalit making no mistakes there in drilling that 2. Chandigarh Warriors with 1 point lead over Kochi Tigers. Being consistent on defense. Lalrina left open from the 3. Spots up but couldn't connect. It's well rebounded for a second chance opportunity. Tezwala dancing. Spotting up. Couldn't connect. That's too many opportunities for Kochi Tigers right now. It's another touchdown for Gurbaz, and this is what this team, they love to run. Vaisak spotting up but misses everything, and with this we come to the end of the first half, where Chandigarh Warriors are leading by 3 points over Kochi Tigers. Please stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the live action from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Shivaji Stadium here at Pune. We'll be right back after a short break.
Completely feel so heartwarming for me to come to this beautiful city. So how many of you guys are the basketball fans? Come on, make some noise! All the basketball fans, come on! Alright, and the one who shouts, the one who screams out will get a featured merchandise from INBL. Everybody, let's go on this side. Alright, this one. Boys and girls, have some noise, please. Alright, these are on side now for very exciting event. They all waiting to do this merchandise from INBL. That's hiding. Alright, so now we can hang out with them quickly. So what should we say? Everyone? Okay. Okay, check. Girls, this side, boys, alright, left. Alright, very quickly. Alright, so first of all, which team we are supposed to
Welcome back to all the fans around the world. This is the final day, the first game, round 2, very first season of BFI INBL. We are bringing you the live action from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. We are just seconds away from the second half of this very intense matchup between Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors. The momentum shifts in this game have already been very crazy. At the moment, Chandigarh Warrior leading against Kochi Tigers by 3.
We also have the leading scorer for Chandigarh Warriors with Gurbaz. Of course, Gurbaz. Just like that, man. Vaisakh, let me finish what I'm saying before you hit that money ball. Beautiful 3, beautiful tray right there by Vaisakh. Lalit answers right back with 3 of his own. As I was saying, Lalrina has 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. So you never know, you might end up getting a triple-double from the Wizard today. Great ball movement right there, man. Great ball movement, finding the open man. Easy 2 for Sharad.
Sandhu calling the play for Chandigarh Warriors with that crazy great cleanup by Amrinder Nayak. Lalrina. Chandigarh Warriors maintaining their zone defense. Lalrina steps in, spots up for a 2, misses it, well rebounded by Sarat. Cleans up and drills 2 more for his team.
Sarat with his second easy, uncontested. Oh, Lalit misses that. Sarat with the back-to-back uncontested layups right under the rim. There needs to be a body around this man. He's a big guy. There needs to be a body around him. Lalrina drives. Hits the open man in the corner. Vaisakh back-to-back corner 3s. No good. Gurbaz beats Chaco for the rebound. Lalrina looking for the offensive foul. Doesn't get it. Great dish right there, man. No-look dish by Gurbaz. Showing why he's the assist leader. Sandhu up to 11 points.
Lalrina to Tezwala. Tezwala screened by Sarat. Very uncharacteristic of Tezwala here. But full marks to Chandigarh Warrior defense. Rajan Sandhu calling a structure play. Sahil closed the Gari, going to the offense, and that was almost in. Sarat comes up with the rebound. Tezwala looking to create, passes out to Lalrina. Chaco Simons spotting up for a 3, misses everything. Lalit. Very easy, uncontested finish there by Sandhu. Great find by Lalit. If you're Kochi Tigers right now, we really need to have some more defensive efforts and intensity. At the moment, Chandigarh Warriors are getting very open and uncontested looks.
Kochi Tigers fall asleep on defense right there. Lalrina directed traffic. Great look to Tezwala. Great floater, great shot decision. Unfortunately, can't drop. Great decision right there by Tezwala. Lalrina pushing the pace. Here's Tezwala. 4-3. Money ball. It's a 2-point game right now. 49-51 for the Kochi Tigers. Sandhu getting a lot of minutes this game. I wonder why we haven't seen Nazi come in the game for a while. Great block right there. Get that weak stuff out of here, Amarendra. Not in my house, says Vaisakh. Comes right back, finishes and 1. Vaisakh on both ends of the floor. The 20-year-old phenom doing it all.
Vaisakh with a much needed and 1 for his team. The crowd's loving it. Vaisakh in an opportunity to get the lead back up. Misses the free throw. Sarat comes up with second chance opportunities, taking that rebound, extra effort. There's Zuala to Vaishak. Vaishak, the ball tipped out by Lalit. Gurbaz looking to create. Passes out to Sahil. Sahil to Sandhu. That's a turnover. Off a turnover. A foul is called. And that was a shooting foul.
Chaco with an opportunity to put the Kochi Tigers up 2. Misses the first. Still has an opportunity to give the Kochi Tigers the lead. Splits a pair of free throws and the Kochi Tigers are up by 1 on the Chandigarh Warriors, 52-51, with just over 5 minutes to play in this game, to play in the third quarter. Gurbaz with the ball. I think he's calling an ISO right here. For 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Money ball. The Human Torch with 20 points in 3 quarters. In 2.5 quarters, he's up to 20 points.
Super consistent, super impactful, very explosive. What a dime there by Lalrina, the wizard doing wizard things on court. Sarath rising up and scoring those 2 for his team. So much excitement on the court. A very high intensity matchup between these 2 teams. Sandhu passing out to the FaceTime. Mr. FaceTime not able to connect as much today. Sandhu spotting up on a 3. Misses. Rebounded by Vaishak. That's Sandhu going all the way. Misses, gathers his own rebound. I need to see some more Kochi Tigers body right there on defense. If this is the mindset and the body language Kochi Tigers plays, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to gather a W in this game, Dhruv.
Almost a turnover by the Kochi Tigers. Sahil with a great deflection, great hands, unfortunately loses the ball and it goes back to the Kochi Tigers. Great ball movement, hits the open man, can't connect. Chaco forces that. I don't think he realized. I think the buzzer over there threw Chaco off his game. He didn't realize that it's not a shot clock. Got the second position. That's a mental lapse right there. 54-58 for the Chandigarh Warriors, forcing the Kochi Tigers to call a timeout. Those are the young fans. I think these guys come straight from school, man. Because there's no way they planned these outfits.
It looks like they've come right off school and they couldn't be more happier. But nonetheless, we are so happy to have them. They are being inspired, such smiley faces.
Just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Lalrina bringing the ball up. Sarath sets the pick. Ball movement. Vaishak goes up. No foul call. Chaco, I don't think I've seen Chaco come up with every loose ball today. If I've seen him go up to get a loose ball, I've seen him come up with it every single time. Lalrina trying to commit the foul. Stop the fast break. Ref having none of that. Ref's letting them play.
with 3 minutes 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Chandigarh Warriors has taken a lead of 6 points. Vaishak ball. It's very deflected by Sandhu. Nazi comes in, spots up, makes a 3. And I think coach heard you, Dhruv. Jazzy Nazi is back in the game. Back and how? Tezwala getting a top of key screen from Sarat, drawing a foul from Amrinder Nayak. Tezwala attacking the Chandigarh Warrior defense, earning himself 2 free throws.
Tezwala at the free throw line. We see the young buck checking into the game for the Kochi Tigers, Sumit Shaw.
Along with Aaron. Sumit and Aaron checked in for Kochi Tigers. Tezwala making the free throw. That's a very smart decision by Gurbaz, posting the young fellow. That's better dime to Amrinder. Amrinder going up and drawing a foul. Amrinder will shoot 2 from the free throw line.
Big call by the coach of Kochi Tigers, putting the young buck in, having his trust in the young fella who we've seen in the previous game is down to the challenge. He is a fear. He has no fear, man. Amrendra hits the first. An opportunity to put them up by 9. And he makes the second. Just like that, man. The Chandigarh Warriors are up by 9 points on the Kochi Tigers with 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Tezwala to Sumit. Sumit back to Tezwala. Taking a top of the key screen by Sarat. Sarat gonna work. And making that 2 with ease. Sandhu passes inside to Gurbaz, who's posting young Sumit, drawing a foul. Kochi Tigers on 2 team fouls and Chandigarh Warriors on 3 team fouls with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in this third quarter of very exciting matchup between Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors.
You see the young buck Amarendra on his screen, guarded by Sarat. Chandigarh falls asleep on defense. Sahil, great finish with his weak hand. Finishes with his left, right on the rim. Coach is swinging the ball. Float a game. No good. Too many bodies. Ball watching. That's way too open. I've seen 4 players trying to trap. If all 4 players are going to trap a player, there's no way he should be able to get the ball up. Because that's a big gamble. Because you're giving up 2 easy points, just like you did. On the other end, Gurbaz trying to be smart, try to kick the ball. But there's 3 referees out here, man. At least one of them will see it. Smart play nonetheless.
Chandigarh Warriors, their largest lead in this game. Leading by 12 at the moment. Vaishak spotting up for a mid-range jumper. Misses everything.
.12 deficit. Kochi Tigers trailing by 12 with a minute and a half to go. Great defense right there, man. Great extra effort. First of all, great hands by Sahil. Excellent presence of mind by Sandhu to tip it to his guy. Lorena wide open in the corner. And he drills it. Good decision right there. This is inexcusable. If you're the Kochi Tigers, this is inexcusable. You can't hit a 3 and have a guy wide open on the other end. You all need to know where everybody is at all times. Because we're too late in the game to be making these mental lapses.
But Sandhu with exceptional presence of mind, and Gurbaz just loves to run. This man has his impact all over the game. Sandhu showing up for his team big time. That's an unsportsmanlike Foul called on Vaishak, which will also result in a Chandigarh Warriors possession. Sandhu to Sahil to Gurbaz. That is too open for Gurbaz. The human torch, we like to call him. Super consistent, very dependable. Lalrina on the other end to Tezwala. Lalrina, some fancy ball movement there. Draws a foul.
Biggest X factor for the Chandigarh Warriors. Hey, there's a second dunk we've seen right there by the 20-year-old phenom. Vaishak, number 34, dunks it home. Coming back to what I was saying, Rajan Sandhu has been a bright spark for the Chandigarh Warriors, who's hit a tournament high, a round high, 21 points. Great spark off the bench, man. Shout out to you, Nazi. Great D right there by Lalrina, forcing the turnover. Great anticipation. If you're the Kochi Tigers, you be smart and you hold it for the last shot, not giving the Chandigarh Warriors an opportunity to score at the other end.
Absolutely. Tezwala top of the key screen by Sarat, passes out to Lalrina. Lalrina back to Tezwala, who spots up, misses everything. With 9.2 seconds remaining, it is the Kochi Tigers ball. Very important possession to cut the lead down to a single digit. Lalrina spotting up for a long three and drilling it. Lalrina showing up for his team. Sahil tried to hit the buzzer beater but misses everything. And with just like that, it brings us to the end of the third quarter of this very exciting matchup between these two fearless teams, Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors. Chandigarh Warriors at the moment enjoying, a single-digit lead, just with.
You see great dime right there by Lalrina, hitting the big man Sarat. The defense not happy. Sahil, great touchdown pass to Sandhu, who's been doing that all game. You guess it, man. Sandhu leaking out again, getting the easy two. Sahil throws it up ahead. No guesses for guessing. To who? To Sandhu, man. No prize for guessing who. It's your main man, Sandhu. 65-73. There you saw Vaishak hammering it home. Easy dunk right there. Great look by Lalrina. The big we have two different scoring leaders for the Chandigarh Warriors today. Amrendra Naik and Sahil having a very quiet game so far. But we got a full 10 minutes to go. Sandhu with 21 and Lalit with 10 today. We have no Gurbaz is always going to score. No surprise there. Great look right there to Nazi. Nazi is too pure of a shooter. And he got range, man. This guy can pull up. You got to start picking up from after half court. He got mad range. I've seen him shoot some in the warm-ups. It's crazy the range that this guy has. And he's got a beautiful stroke.
Tezwala spotting up for a mid-range jumper. No good. Sahil with that explosive rebound. Gurbaz, the shooting fake. And that is a fancy ball. When they're very basic basketball, couldn't connect this time. Tezwala to Lalrina, spotting up for a three. It is a Chandigarh Warriors possession. Tezwala not happy with the call. Sandhu running point for Chandigarh Warriors.
Gurbaz with the ball. Drops it off to Nazi. Can he remain hot? No, he can't. Lorina slows it down. Tazwala brings it up. All 5 players touching the ball on that possession. Unfortunately, couldn't connect. Great extra effort right there by Chaco. Unfortunately, the ball goes back to the Chandigarh Warriors, who are enjoying an 11-point lead at the moment.
Sandhu closely guarded by Tezwala. Sahil. That was a good decision, but just not a very great execution. Lalrina on the other end of the floor, scoring a much needed 2 for his team.
The lead down to 9. Nazi looking to operate, going to work. Vaisak almost comes up with the ball, loses his footing, and stays with the Chandigarh Warriors. You see Vaisak on his screen right there, momentarily. A little too much sauce on that one, and on that one. Tezwala managed to save it. Sandhu read that all the way through, trying to be a little too fancy. I don't know if you guys can see the coach on your screens, but goddamn, that is not one happy man. Gets the steal. He's playing super confidently today. I'm sure that's not going to affect his confidence. It's all good. Happens to the best of us. Play a great game nonetheless, Sandhu. Great take right there by Sarat, man. He's been doing that all game. He's up to 17 points.
Sahil to Amrinder Naik. Amrinder Naik looking to create to Nawaz Singh. Nawaz Singh, that quick dime inside. But the ball, that's a turnover. Tezwala on the other end in the transition. Draws a foul, will go on the line to shoot 2. Tezwala, just very consistent efforts from the very beginning of this game. Being very active on both ends of the floor.
Mr. Manoj, right under the rim. We got a sub right now. Sandhu. Lalit replacing Sandhu. Coach gives him a high five. Played one hell of a game. I don't know where they would be without Sandhu today, because Sahil and Ramanendra have had a quiet game. If not for Sandhu's 21-point effort, I don't know where the Chandigarh Warriors would have been today. Tezwala misses the first. Tezwala is so good in the mid-range. I want to see him get better with those free throws though. Great shot right there. Splits it a pair of free throws yet again. Goes 1 or 2 from the line, but does cut the lead down to 6 and is playing some great defense right here. Sahil's having a quiet day, but I'd like to give a shout out to Tezwala for playing some stellar defense. Great pass right there to the corner. Nazi can't finish. Lalit with an easy rebound, easy finish, soft touch around the rim.
Chandigarh Warrior leading at the moment with 8 points. Lalrina finding Vaisak. Chandigarh Warriors definitely up their defensive intensity. They are way more aggressive on defense as compared to how they started the game. Nonetheless, Kochi able to score through Sarat. Sahil looking to create. Passes out to Lalit, crushing the defense, finding an open Joshi. Sahil spotting up for a long three, misses.
Had Nazi wide open in the corner. Unfortunately, couldn't see him. Strong take right there by Aaron. Looking to draw the foul. No call. Lalit to miss the FaceTime. Can't drill it. Gurbaz commits a foul from the back. Gurbaz with 24. Lalit with 12. And Ran Sandhu with 21. Leading the way for the Chandigarh Warriors. As Vaisak makes his way to the bench. We have Chaco Fall coming back in. What a great effort all around we've seen by Vaisak today. 39 inbounds the ball. Gets it right back. 6-point game. Unfortunate bounce over there. Great anticipation right there by Sahil. Right idea. Unfortunately. Fortunately, the bounce is right back to Aaron. Great find. Gets rewarded. The ball finds a way to the main man and he gets the easy bucket. It leads down to 4.
There's a lot of basketball left in this ball game. Less than 5 minutes remaining in this last and deciding quarter. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are bringing you the live action from Pune. This is game number 1. Final day, day 5, round 2. Very first season of BFI INBL. A timeout is called by coach of Kochi Tigers, Mr. Philip.
Here's T. Session. I'm sure he's itching to play. I'm sure he is dying to help his team to do anything and everything, sitting on the bench. The kind of guy that we know, we've learned that he is. He wants to do anything he can to help his team. So trying to get them rallied up on the bench, doing whatever it takes. As we see all the cute kids, all the innocent cute kids on the bench, all showing us peace signs. Look at them. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peace signs. That's 6 more than I would have given.
And like we were discussing before, I think this game is also going, neck to neck down the wire. We've been pretty good in our predictions, Dhruv.
Absolutely we have. That's why we're here. That's why they have us here. Lalit with the midi. Makes the 2. Stretches the lead. Back up to 6. Chaco, ill-advised shot. You got to take a wide open shot. But I understand. That's a heat check moment. Maybe he was feeling it. You're a hero if you make that. But you're the opposite if you don't. But we got plenty of basketball to be played. So too early to make these assumptions. 6-point game.
Sahil to Nazi. Nazi crushing the defense and going up and 1. Nawaz Singh showing up for his team, converting that much needed 2 and also drawing a foul in the process. Earns himself a free throw. In an opportunity to take the lead up to 9, and he does.
Lalrina with the ball to Chaco. Back to Lalrina. Some high post, low post action. Trying to go. Won't work. Good defense by there. Chandigarh Warriors there. 7 on the shot clock. Way too open. Fortunate for the Chandigarh Warriors, Lalrina missed that. But that was a little too open. A little mental lapse on the defensive end. Lalrina couldn't punish them.
Gurbaz closely guarded by Lalrina. Gurbaz spotting up for 3, and that is an excellent dime inside to Amrinder Nayak. Amrinder not been able to finish as well as he is used to around the rim today. Chaco super aggressive, and that is a good look Good find by Aaron. Chaco drawing a foul, earning himself a spot on the free throw line. There's still a lot of basketball left in this game with 3 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Every possession from now on, very important for both the teams.
Chaco at the free throw line. Hits the first. We need to see these free throws dropping. It's too late in the game to be missing no free throws. Chaco good with the first. Let's see if he can hit both from the free throw line. Splits a pair. Lalit pushing the pace. Ball to the Chandigarh Warriors. Remains with the Chandigarh Warriors. Good defense right there. Lalit unfortunately couldn't finish that. Vaishak comes back into the game, subbing Aaron out. I think we might have a twisted ankle. We see Chaco Fall being worked on. Seems to be in pain. Lalrina taking over the doctor's job, tightening his shoe. The doctor asked him to let him do his job and get back into the game. And that's exactly what he does.
Lalit directing traffic. He wants an ISO there. Spotting up for a mid-range two. Very well rebounded by Amrinder. Steps up, cleans up. Scores two for his team, excuse me.
I'm sensing a pull-up. What I say? What I say? I know, you know what? Me and Vaishak are connected, man. We are connected. There's some telepathy that was going on. He told me, I'm going to make you look good on the mic. I'm going to pull up. And he delivered, man. He delivered.
Gurbaz spotting up for that long three. Couldn't connect this time. Nawaz Singh misses. Great offensive rebounding effort by Chandigarh Warrior team. Nazi trying one more time. That was a quite good look, but just couldn't connect on that one. Gurbaz Singh called for a personal foul. And that is his third personal foul.
Lead down to 7. See Chaco being worked on in the back. Looks like he's in pain. I don't think he's coming back for this game. Lorina Tezwala. Tezwala goes to him, hits Aaron in the corner. A willing shooter. Gets blocked by Nazi. Great recovery by Nazi right there. I thought he had a wide open 3 for a minute. Great recovery. Just like that, man, Chandigarh Warriors in the bonus. A foul committed anywhere will get the Kochi Tigers to the line. If I'm the Kochi Tigers at the moment, I'm going to attack the rim any chance I get. Slow the game down, slow the clock down. Give myself a chance to come back into the game. But you got to start dropping these free throws. You can't afford to miss these free throws no more. Vaishak misses the first. A lot of free throws being missed by the Kochi Tigers today. Vaishak taking his time, calming himself down. Hits the second. Cuts the lead down to 6. Just under 2 minutes left. It's plenty of basketball to be played. We've got 2 more games coming up after this. Sahil brings the ball up. Hits Lalit. Lalit looking for the pick and roll action. Forces a switch. Goes to the rim. Fouled by Sarat in the back. Gets himself to the line for 2 free throws.
Kochi Tigers in this quarter have been very disciplined on their fouls. Haven't committed too many. Lalit making the first free throw. Lalit converting the second one too. Under a minute and a half remaining in this ball game. It's a very exciting matchup between this two super intense teams, and that is a great find by Aaron to Sarath, who lays the ball in uncontested. Gurbaz Singh guarded by Lalrina. Passes out to Lalit. Very active hands by Vaishak. Gurbaz spotting up for a long three and drilling it. Gurbaz Singh Sandhu, the human torch, as we like to call him, rising up the occasion and making that much needed three for his team. That is a foul call on Nazi, sending Vaishak to shoot 3 free throws.
Gurbaz with a clutch shot yet again, answering the call every single time Chandigarh Warriors want him to, expect him to. Vaishak is not going to be happy with himself after this game. Missing too many free throws. If not for all these missed free throws by Kochi Tigers, they would have been back in this game. They would have been close in this game. If I know my man Udrik Pereira, he's going to make his team shoot a lot of free throws before the next round. And I know for a fact these guys will come back much better, and we won't see them missing as many free throws in the next round. I know it's bold of me, but I can almost guarantee that they won't be missing too many free throws next round. Great hands over there by the Kochi Tigers. It's a foul call. Ball remains with the Chandigarh Warriors.
With just 41 seconds remaining, Chandigarh Warriors enjoying a 7-point lead. Gurbaz Singh fouled by Lalrina. And I see a fouling in a free throw game coming up, because Kochi Tigers would want to have, would want to gather offensive possessions for themselves.
If I'm the Chandigarh Warriors, I'm getting the ball in the hands of either Sahil or Gurbaz, because these guys are clutch. They won't miss too many free throws, even though all five are great free throw shooters. But I still give the ball in Gurbaz's hands. There's foul number 5. Now you see Gurbaz will be shooting 2 free throws. And let's see if he can remain clutch and score his 28th and 29th point. Gurbaz has been on a tear the past 3 games. The first 2 games he wasn't finding his touch, but he was still, contributing on both ends of the floor, finding his teammates, getting those assists. But the past 3 games, he has just been on an absolute scoring tear. I believe he had 32 points, then he had 30 points. Today he has 28 points. My man is the man of the hour at the moment. And with that extra effort, the ball remains with Chandigarh. I think this one's a wrap. Absolutely it is. Gurbaz puts in his 29th and 30th point. Third straight 30-point game by Gurbaz. Man, give this man the MVP. Give this man the MVP already.
Chandigarh Warrior enjoying a very comfortable 10-point lead with around 30 seconds remaining in this ball game. Coach Philip not seeming very happy with his team. Called for a timeout. We see the stands being filled up even more by these very enthusiastic crowd. One experience for them. They're enjoying in the process of being inspired by some phenomenal basketball being displayed here in the very first season of BFI INBL. Very first game, ladies and gentlemen. The final day, day 5, game 1. Just 33.7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Great pass by Aaron. 8-point game. It's going to be a fouling game from here. Nazi getting trapped. Great D right there by the Kochi Tigers. Unfortunately, it's a little too late. 6-point game. Things could get very interesting if the Kochi Tigers can somehow come up with a steal, hit a three, or even get a bucket at the moment. Actually, as long as they can come up with a steal, get a bucket, things get a little bit interesting. We'll put some pressure on the Chandigarh Warriors. We need to play some hard defense to get that steal.
Absolutely, Dhruv. And also these last two possessions were very well defended by Kochi Tigers team. Very aggressive hands. But like you said, 17 seconds left. Things can get very interesting if Chandigarh Warriors somehow has another turnover. Saying that the only reason Coach Kurkripal has called for a timeout is to not just advance the ball, but also regroup his team and get back to the game plan.
For sure, I think this is the hardest defense Kochi Tiger. And they get the ball in easily. To Sahil. Almost goes out of bounds. This one's definitely a wrap now. With 10 seconds to go, 87-93. Lalit gets to the line for 2 free throws. This one's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. And Chandigarh Warriors will finish this round with 3 wins and 1 loss. And the loss came to the unbeaten Chennai Heat, which is the only unbeaten team in this round so far. Fezwala pushes the ball. Farina drops it off. And oh, my man got hops. He almost dunked that one. 2.9 seconds to go. This game's over. 89-94. No point playing. No defense. This one's over. And just like that, we're at the end of the game.
To all the basketball fans around the world, this brings us to the end of the very intense, very exciting matchup between Kochi Tigers and Chandigarh Warriors, where Chandigarh Warriors is successful in gathering another W in their bags for this game, winning against Kochi Tigers by 5 points. Please stay tuned for post-game commentary. This is the final day of round 2, very first season of BFI INBL, India's only national league, and we are bringing you the live action from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. Please stay tuned for post-game commentary, and we will see you post that for second game of this final day today. Thank you for staying tuned.
And 3, 2, 1, hit the ball! Wonderful. Alright. So now, the group in 5 to 10 numbers. So I'm ready to the winning team. Alright, apart from this, we also have a lot of fun and engaging activities the way we are playing. So I request we team up with the gang, team up with the police, and we also have a small basketball match right there on the road with you all. So now, can we have a big hand for all the winners that will go on? It's a proud moment for them. Everyone is the way the Chandigarh Warriors had a comeback was simply amazing. Okay.
we have my man Lalrina joining us, the wizard, my brother. Great game out there, man. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't come with a W, but you played a great game overall. I don't know if you know, you almost had a triple-double.
I think I have.
My bad. I think my man has a triple-double. In the first half, you were killing it. You were all over the floor. I seen a shot drop today. Great game today, man.
Thanks,
but
man.
you guys started the game off very strong, but the Chandigarh Warriors came back in the game. What went wrong for you guys, man? And what I want to know, the goods and the bads. What do you think went wrong, and what do you think worked for you guys? Something more if we can see something in the next round.
Yeah, first of all, our team played. We have a new playing five on the floor. As you know, two players are injured, and Shazwala is also injured a little bit. And the big guys are a little bit, they are worn off a little bit. So, yeah, the main problem is, as you can see, they had too many fast break points. The defensive balance was bad. We couldn't make up. We tried, but then we couldn't make up. That's the main thing that we couldn't stop. And yeah, I think we played better than the rest of the season, regardless of Sejin and Jaishnu not playing. So I think we're good. I mean, it's a game, so you lose sometimes, you win. You can't always win.
Great words right there, man. And big shout out to Lalrina for getting the first triple-double of the season. But don't be surprised, man. This is what the Wizard does. Thanks, pleasure having you, brother. Take care. Next up, we have my man, Mr. Lalit, Mr. Aggressive. Congratulations on the win, brother. He was so... I've played against him, man, and I've guarded him. Let me tell you, he's very tough to guard, and he's a very aggressive defender. Congratulations on the win, man. Finishing with 1 loss, 3 wins. How are you feeling?
अच्छा लगा पहले ये पिछले सीजन में हमसे जीती थी ये टीम तो पहले ही स्ट्रेटजी बना के रखे थे किसको कैसे डिफेंस करना है लालिंगना को कैसे लेना है उस स्क्रीन में उसको कैसे रोकना है पहले से स्ट्रेटजी बना रखी थी और टीम अच्छा खेली उससे
Awesome, man. I love seeing this guy play defense. I know these guys have only 1 loss, the loss against the Chennai Heat. But can we expect you beating them in the next round?
हाँ अगली बार और उनके खिलाफ भी अच्छी स्ट्रेटजी बनाएंगे कैसे उनको हराना है और अच्छा खेलेंगे अगली बार अच्छी ट्राई करेंगे एफर्ट लगाएंगे 100%.
Awesome, man. Watch out for the next matchup. Watch out for my man Lalit. Thanks for coming, brother. Great game. Congratulations. We'll see you guys in the next game coming up shortly. Take care till then, ladies and gentlemen. See you soon.